How's it going, guys? My name is Franca and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Crypto.com's brand new staking feature that they have now got in the Crypto.com app, available for users to use and earn rewards on their cryptocurrencies. In today's video, we're basically going through what exactly the staking feature is, how it works. We'll be jumping into the app, showing you guys how exactly to utilize it, and then of course how it compares up to other different earning features, ways you can earn interest on your cryptocurrency. We'll go through all of that by the end of today's video. So remember to like and subscribe, and let's jump straight into it. So the first question should really be, what is staking, or how does staking work? And so this is just from the Crypto.com staking frequently asked questions page. So this should have all of our answers basically. So staking is a crucial aspect of a proof of stake protocol. It allows users to participate in the network by locking up their tokens and becoming validators. Validators are responsible for verifying transactions and adding them to the blockchain. In return for their service, validators receive rewards in the form of newly minted tokens. Staking incentivizes users to hold onto their tokens and actively participate in the network, which helps secure the protocol and maintain its high integrity. So basically, how a proof of stake network works is that users such as you and I can lock away our tokens and become a validator basically, and then in return for basically locking up our tokens and to validate the network, we will receive rewards in newly minted tokens. Basically, we'll earn interest on our assets that we lock away, and we can, grow and compound that effectively, just like we can in the earn program or something else like that. So how does this work in relation to Crypto.com and their staking feature? So what is basically happening is Crypto.com are acting as like a third party, where you have particular assets, whatever you might have, Kronos, Ethereum, whatever token you want to stake, you can do that through Crypto.com. And what will basically happen, you give Crypto.com your tokens that you want to stake. They will then go and do all the back-end work, or the transferring into DeFi wallets, into their own staking wallets, and then you will receive the rewards that are earned from that staking process. It's just that Crypto.com will go and do all of the hard yards basically for you. So what tokens do Crypto.com support? Well, they've got 5 at the moment for their staking feature, and that is Ethereum, Solana, Polkadot, Matic, and Crow. So how this works is that these 5 tokens, as we just said, if you opt to use the staking feature in Crypto.com, Crypto.com will take either of these 5 assets and put them into their own staking wallets, and then you will receive the return for that. Now, of course, with the staking feature, you are subject to each blockchain's different protocols, different requirements and everything else, how their rewards are distributed. It's not like the earn program where you get paid out every week consistently by Crypto.com. This is far more subject to the actual blockchain and how that works, and you can see that with things like the on-bonding period, which we'll get into in a little bit. And you can see like estimated time to receive first reward, because there are like staking periods and things that you got to go through. You can see it can take up to a week just to get your first reward. And then of course you have to be careful of things like the unbonding period. Some of these tokens have very long unbonding periods, such as Polkadot, which is 29 days, Kronos, which is 29 days or more. So of course, that's not Crypto.com choosing the rules. That is just them copying the way the blockchain works. So you do have to be careful of things like the unbonding period, which is basically when you go to unstake your tokens, how long that could take, because it's all, a bit up in the air sort of thing. It's just down to each individual blockchain. It could take, up to a month. So if you're looking to buy and sell on the short term, it's probably not the best feature for you. But having said that, it does offer great returns and rewards. Now, who can participate in the staking feature? Well, it just says here, all verified Crypto.com app users who are not citizens or residents of the following jurisdictions. So if you're part of these countries, you cannot use the Crypto.com staking feature. But if your country is not here, if it's not on this list, then you should have access to the staking feature. Now, they do have a little asterisk thing here that ETH is not available in Australia right now. So if you're looking to stake ETH in Australia, you can't do that at the moment, but the other 4 are available, and I'll show you guys those in a second. Alright, and then the next thing is, so how does the staking process work? So you can see here that when you go to stake your assets, when you first do it, what's going to come up is basically a pending status. Your staking request is received by crypto.com, so they've got it, they're waiting to basically accept it. And then once it's in the activating period, crypto.com has accepted your staking request and your assets will be staked soon. The activating status will remain until your assets are staked on chain. So of course, yeah, it does. So the staking frequency of crypto.com depends on the individual blockchain still. So this is where we're saying where a lot of these things are just dependent on the actual blockchain itself, because it's not just crypto.com's earn program. This is the staking feature. So you do have to be careful of how long these things could take. They could take quite a while, and then eventually they should be staked or rejected. So if they are rejected, they just go straight back into your crypto wallet, and then you might want to try again or talk to the customer support as to if they don't work. I haven't gotten rejected yet, so I'm not sure how that happens. Otherwise, they'll be staked, and then once they are successfully staked, you will start generating rewards, and those rewards get paid straight into your crypto.com wallet, which is really, really nice. Now we'll get into the actual reward rates in just a second, but it is important to note that crypto.com do charge service fees. So any rewards that are basically earned through the staking process, through the DeFi wallets, crypto.com will take a 20 or 15% fee, basically, because obviously they have to do all the back end work, all the labor, any fees that go with that of transferring cryptocurrencies through wallets and networks and whatever else that they have to pay, obviously. So they'll take a chunk of all of your rewards, basically. So the reward rates are not as high as if you were to do the DeFi staking process by yourself, obviously. But what you're paying for with this 20% fee is basically the convenience of having everything on the crypto.com app, and obviously being able just to have the ease of access and being able to do everything through one spot is a lot simpler. Alright, so let's jump into the app now and we'll have a look at how this works. Alright, so here we are now just in the crypto.com app on the main page, and you can see straight along the top there we've got the stake feature. So if we just click on that, you can see that we've got our discover part. Now, as we said, ETH is not available in Australia, sorry. So Ethereum is obviously not here, but for every other country that has the staking feature, Ethereum will also be here. And you can see the sort of rates that they're offering. So 11.83% on Polkadot, 6.41 on Crow, etc., etc. And all you really have to do, say we had some Solana, which we don't, but we'll just say all you have to do is press stake, and then you can see it comes up here, and we can just enter the amount. We can say 100 Sol, which we don't have, but you can see it's got our rough APR, how much we're expected to earn, and then when we expect it to basically be activated, and when we should expect our first reward, and of course the all-important unbonding period, which is when we go to unstake our assets, how long that process actually takes, which is 5 days. Now, of course, we don't actually have any Solana, but we can go to my portfolio. If we click on that, you can see here that we've got about $180 staked at the moment. This is just me playing around so far. Now, if we go into the details, sorry, you can see here from the start, I've got some of my staked amounts. You can see 338, 27, and then I staked 2,000 Crow a few days ago. And you can see that from there we've been earning staking rewards. We've got our total earnings, which is 2 Crow at the moment, about 18 cents. And these rewards just go straight into our crypto.com, the Kronos wallet, sorry. Now, say we wanted to stake some more Crow. As we said, it's pretty simple. We just go to the stake button. You can see that we've got about 1,300 Crow that we can stake. So we'll stake basically all of it. It's got our estimated APR, our estimated yearly rewards based on that APR, just for this this amount that we're staking at the moment. And then it's got our rough estimation of when it should be activated and when we should receive our first reward, which is about 5 days from now. So say we just agree to confirm to stake, Face ID, and boom. And now, as you can see, we went through the staking, like the pending process, or what different steps that it goes through when it's waiting to be staked. So it's just pending at the moment. Soon it will be accepted, and then it will be staked like these other ones that are down in the green here. It'll be like these ones, but for now it's just pending because we obviously just put it in there. Now if we go from the home page to the accounts page, if we just click on that, you can see that the staking feature is also here. So we can click on it in here and it takes us essentially to the same spot. And if we take a look at our Crow wallet, obviously we've got our new stake that just went through. It's activating, obviously, so that's come out of our Kronos wallet. And then if we keep scrolling down, you can see a couple of our staking rewards that we've received, that they go straight into our wallet. And here's the other one. So these rewards just go straight into our wallets, and then they'll be available for spending, or whatever you want to do. Maybe you just want to reinvest it into the staking program. Do whatever you want with it, help let those assets grow and compound. Now we'll go back onto this just for a second. So here's our reward rates. So we'll compare these reward rates now to other features that crypto.com and other exchanges and whatever else offer in terms of how much interest you can get on your cryptocurrencies. Now if we compare the staking rewards compared to the earn program, so the crypto.com earn program, their reward rates they've got written down here: Crow is 6%, Matic is 7%, ETH is 2%, DOT 12.5%, and Solana 4.5%. Now of course those reward rates work a little bit differently, because the way they work is that they're tiered reward system, so meaning that the more assets that you have, basically the lower your reward rate will be. I believe it's something like if you have $3,000 or more, your reward rate will be slashed in half. So it is important to remember that this is just for the earn program, and it is a tiered reward system. They do also have to access those higher reward rates, you got to have the lock-in period up to the full 3 months. Oh, just hit spacebar. Up to the full 3 months, and of course you do also have to be a part of the crypto.com Visa card program. So there are little catches and everything else as to how you access those higher reward rates. Now of course some of them are better. Obviously Crow's a little bit higher, Solana is a little bit higher, but then DOT and Matic are a little bit lower. But in general, with the staking feature, because there's no tiered reward system, you just earn, 6.41% for Crow. You just earn 6.41% on all your assets. It's not like, after that $3,000 your rewards get slashed or anything like that. No, it's just 6.41%. Doesn't matter whether you got $1 million in there or $10 in there. It's 6.41%, which is really, really nice. Now, as we did say as well, of course, the crypto.com staking feature, their reward rates are not as high as if you were to do it by yourself. So the crypto.com DeFi wallet, they offer 7.7% on Kronos. So obviously, you're missing out on about 1%. They're thereabouts, just over. It's because crypto.com are taking, their 20% fee or whatever they take when they're doing the whole process. So you do have to be aware of that. If you're really looking to maximize your rewards and get the most out of your cryptocurrencies, then doing the DeFi staking yourself would be the best bet. But if you're just looking for more convenience, ease of use, basically, you're not wanting to play around with different wallets and everything else, then the crypto.com staking feature is absolutely fantastic for you. You can access those high rewards. There's no lock-in periods or anything like that. There is the unbonding period, we have to remember, but it's not like the earn program where you're having to put your money away for X amount of time, and there's no tiered rewards or anything. It's quite easy to use, and they do offer really competitive rates. So it is important to remember that the rates are competitive, no tiered rewards. You can earn heaps and heaps. It goes straight into your wallet to buy and sell with, do whatever you want. But that's basically everything for this video. That's how we use the crypto.com staking program. Hopefully this did help you guys out just a little bit. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. Remember to like and subscribe. I do also have some referral codes in the description down below. Feel free to use those. And have a great weekend, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next one.